I think he was very humble and loving personality. I just want you to say a few words about the dad. What, when you launched this book, there and now, what one thing was in your mind? Because I think people heard you, but industry people wanted to know what was the thought process to make this book.
So Dad had written about his 40 years of experience in this industry. I had that original handwritten Gujarati book with me. And then when after he passed away, this I knew. And after he passed away, I saw that there are more written books of things what he liked, certain statistics, certain ideas which he had liked. A lot of things were written, something which caught his eyes. And then, while we were grappling with that, a lot of people came to sort of see me one-to-one after he passed away to narrate certain stories about, what happened between them. I didn't even know, how he may have helped them or done whatever discussions or things like that. So then I realized that there is something here, and the book was pretty frank, so I couldn't print just the book. And then I got hold of Salil, who was my batchmate from school. He was busy at that time with another book he was writing called Gujaratis. And therefore, he pointed me to Chirantanabad. And she took 150 odd or more interviews, wrote all the stories, whoever can give her the stories. And we overlaid everything together, his own handwritings, the stories, whatever, our recollections and things like that, and made it into a book, I think, to capture that, his thoughts, his ideas, and, who he was and how he used to think and, what he used to think. Importantly, because of the time we are going through right now and, business is tough. Several times in the past, my dad was asked on many forums about whenever there was a tough time, which was, let's say, 98, 2001, 2, or maybe the last crisis. And Rajabhai, Ashish Bhai has been saying this in his interview, that people used to go to him and, he used to sort of try and see as an industry, how do we solve the problems? Argyle wanted to sell a lot of rough. So there has been issues, and he has been sort of forefront of discussing this. So recently, everybody has been asking me that if Arun Bhai was here, how would he have tackled this, or what would he have said, and things like that. So that's the very reason that if you capture his learnings, his experience, and things like that, maybe it will help people, the next generation, to sort of understand that how do you grapple with a problem and sort of solve the problem. Right? So that's the idea, that the future generation should, hopefully gain something from here on how he lived his life, how he used to think, and things like that. So it's a very small thing, and
Great.
Of course, I wanted to do whatever I wanted to do as a son also. So
No, Russell bhai, you've been so humble. Everything is so easy, and you take it very lightly. I'm very happy for that. But if anybody want to buy this book, or is there or anything away, or any industry people, what is the source to
So
get
sadly, the book I don't want to sell, and I don't want to raise money out of the book. It's not the
that book?
intention.
No, more than that.
So
if anybody want to take,
if anybody wants to, get the book, feel free to email me on mumbai@rosieblue.com.
Yes,
It's very
great.
simple. Please give your name and what you do and things like that, and I'll be more than happy to share the
big
book.
round of applause. This is the gratitude, what you have for the industry. And last two questions we'll take, because Russell bhai have some other program and you have to leave for one of the inauguration. We'll take two questions from any of the audience, and then we'll have a felicitation ceremony and we'll wrap up. So anybody want to have a question, please, you can raise your hand. Rahul bhai, can you pass a mic to Rahul bhai, please? One mic. Only two questions.
It's been an honor, sir, to asking question.
Thank you.
અરુણભાઈ સાચે જ હીરો છે, અને અમારા જેવા ઘણા બધા યંગસ્ટર અને નોટ
If you can Hindi, Rahul bhai, everyone can understand.
So
if you don't mind,
Arunbhai
please.
is a hero, is a diamond, and it's really a mentor for me. Personally, I have met many a time for whenever I am stuck in my business or so, And I want to ask Russell by this question, that how difficult it is, to step your feet in his shoes. How difficult it was.
Sorry, I didn't get the question.
How difficult it was
Yes.
to step your feet in his shoes.
To fit it into the...
Yeah.
How it
It's
was difficult
impossible,
for you.
right? It's so I've written
So
in
when you
the
started your business that time, the people will always compare father and
yeah.
son.
It's as I said. You must have listened that legacy is something you don't inherit. You will get tested every single day of your life. Because everybody knows who Arun Bhai was, and then therefore my job will become much more critical and difficult to sort of live up to that expectation and sort of build more on that. So I am conscious of the responsibility which is there on us. And regarding, and also in the book, in the last afterward, I've written one page, and I've written this that, his shoes are too big for me,
Very true.
but I wear them for my comfort.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very good. Very, very, very well said, Russell bhai. I know you're so emotional, you're touched, and thank you so much. I think so much we have learned today. Yes, our last question. Can you just pass on the mic there?
રસલભાઈ ડાયમંડ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીની અંદર અરુણભાઈને ચાણક્યનું બિરુદ મળ્યું હતું એનું શું કારણ?
Russell bhai, you have to answer it now.
Ah,
Yeah.
so, look, it's, obviously, I think he was gifted in that sense that he could look at a problem dispassionately and therefore come to some sort of a solution to it. And a lot of the people in the interview has said that whenever they used to approach my father with any question, any problem or any issue they were facing, my father never gave any solution. I think he always asked many different questions so that that person can himself understand what he needs to do. He owns the solution, not my father, because you cannot advise somebody to do certain things and you have not lived his life. But perhaps it is better to ask sensible, important questions which allows him or her to introspect and come to some sort of a solution. So that was him. And I think otherwise also, probably he had a very simplistic mind in order to sort of understand the problem very objectively and sort of look for the solution. I don't think so he ever got overwhelmed with emotion that, oh my God, this is a daunting problem and how can I sort of get out of this or something like that. I think he always thought that, something will get through, it will get resolved. And he had a fantastic clarity of mind. So, whenever he used to take decision, then of course it, was absolutely objective. And he would do it.
Thank you. Last question, Sumesh bhai, as we are...
I know
No,
it's
no,
a very
thanks.
short of time.
Yes,
First
very
of
short
all,
of time.
Absolute delight, Russell bhai, to hear you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Two questions, two short questions. One is this name Rosy Blue looks more of an international. How does the Rosy Blue, what does it mean? One. Secondly, that recently the media reports of Rosy Blue getting into a Japanese joint venture and a big retail. So what is in your hat,
It's from media,
something,
so Sumesh
something
is having
big
all the
coming
news.
up in the retail business? Could you share some thoughts? Thank you.
Okay, just quickly on the name Rosy Blue, again, it's there in the book because we were B. Arun Kumar and Company for the longest period of time. That's how the company started. B is for Bhanuchandra Bansali, my father's mama, and Arun Kumar is Arun Kumar. They both started together. Then my younger uncle Dilip Bhai, he went to Antwerp. My father told him to sort of go and start business over there. In the old days, we used to have a telegraphic address. Because there were no telex, there were no faxes, there was no emails and things like that. People used to send telegrams if you want an express way of sending a message. And in telegram, you used to count the number of letters in order to pay for the telegram. So everybody used to have a short address for their company And Rosy Blue was the short address for B. Kumar and Company. It came from two distinct and important diamonds, which is pink and blue. They are the most expensive diamonds. And that's how it was Rosy Blue as a telegraphic address of B. Kumar. When my uncle went to Antwerp, he liked this name. So he took that name and sort of registered the company as Rosy Blue. We changed our name here in India as Blue Rose for the telegraphic address. So that's the short history. And then in year 2000, we thought that, Rosy Blue is far more international, it's easier, it can be memorized well. So rather than B. Kumar, I still have B. Kumar and Company, don't get me wrong. The company still exists and we still do business out of it. But internationally, everywhere, for diamond business, we said, let's keep Rosy Blue as a name. So that's the short history. And regarding this new venture, Queen, so it's two young entrepreneurs. They have founded this company. We like them. We want to support them in any manner we can. We don't know much about retail business. So it's for them to sort of run this business. They have a very differentiated offer, which is not typical jewelry shop. They want to build something very different. We like it. Kashika liked it. So both of us are in the supply chain management. We want to support them through the merchandise, the goods, whatever we can produce. It's not diamond-centric. It will be all about naturalness, whether it is gold, diamond, colored stone, pearls, whatever it is. It will be all natural material. But our role is just to support them with supply chain. They will run the business. It is their business.
Thank you, Russell Bhai. A big round of applause for Russell Bhai. Russell Bhai, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
We have Hivra Javra to just unveil their cover page with you. Then we have a felicitation ceremony and we wrap up. Before that, let's have one big round of, very, very big round of applause for Russell Bhai.
Thank you.
Russell Bhai, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You were so blunt. You were so quick to the point. We really loved and such a great conversation.
Thank you.
And it was very honored to have you here.
No,
Likewise.
dynamic
personality.
No, likewise. I am honored to be here and
thank you.
truly appreciate calling me and sort of hearing me out
sir.
and my thoughts.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Rinaji. We do a felicitation. I would request Kirit Bhai, Dilip Bhai, Vivek and Sumesh Bhai to please, and Sonak Bhai, our Vice Chairman, to please join on stage for a felicitation ceremony. So this is one felicitation what we do. South Indian, we born in South India, so it's our custom, sir.